Today's lesson: how do we know if we're with the right mate or not? Now, I'm going to speak of this from the female to male perspective because I am female. However, this does go both ways, from the male to the female perspective. Now, if you get up in the morning and your first thought is, how can I please him? What can I do to make his day go easier? What can I do to make him happy? And you're happy in that thought, and that just sparks something in you. If it's washing his clothes to make sure that he has clean clothes to wear to work that day, or if you want to make sure that he is full leaving out the door and you get excited, making sure that you're putting breakfast on the table for him and that you're putting breakfast, lunch, food on the table for him when he gets up so he will have something on his stomach going out the door. Whether it's cleaning the area that he uses the most. If he's a computer guy and you like cleaning his computer area, if you like making sure his side of the bed is nice and straight, if you like making sure that whatever he likes, coffee is available, if he likes cookies, if he likes, if you get pleasure in doing for him because it brings you pleasure, then you are with the right person. Guys, if you get up in the morning and you are excited to go to work, you don't have to like what you do. You don't have to like the people you work with. But if you are willing and able and excited to go to work, because you know one thing, you're providing for the family that you love, you're providing for the wife that you care about, you're putting food on the table, you're paying the bills, you are with the right wife. You're in the right family. Girls, I don't care how small it is, how simple it is. If you know it's going to bring him pleasure and you are excited to do it, you're with the right person. Keep that person. Because if the feeling is mutual and they're excited to go out of their way to do for you, even if it is a sacrifice, if they're excited to go out of their way for you, you're with the right person. If they will invest in you, and when I say invest, let's think about that word for a moment. Because a lot of people think invest means money. It doesn't. It does, but it's not just money. If he is willing to invest his money, his time, his effort, his sacrifice in you so that you can grow and so that you can prosper and so that you can be lifted up and so that you can be who you're meant to be to your fullest potential, you are with the right person. And if you are doing the same for him, he is with the right person. And that's not to say that y'all won't ever have disagreements. If you have a disagreement, the purpose isn't to bash each other until one of y'all wins and the other one loses. Because you don't want to be with a loser. You want to be with somebody that you can make happy because their focus is making you happy. And so when you have a disagreement, you just want to make sure you understand each other's point of view and come to a mutual agreement. That way you both win. And that's somebody to hold on to. That's somebody to keep around. That's somebody who thinks outside of themselves long enough to see you. And not just you as you are in the moment, but you as you will be. You as a whole, and you who you will grow to be in the future. Now, on the other hand, if you're with somebody who tears you down, hates doing for you, it's an effort or a chore or an inconvenience for them to do anything for you, even to give you a moment of their time, you're with the wrong person, and you deserve better, whether you're male or female. If you're not being respected, if you're not being honored, if you're not being uplifted, if you're not being made to be a whole person, because relationships are not 50-50, people. It's not me giving you half of who I am. And it shouldn't be you giving me half of who you are. We want to come together 100 and be 200% all the time. Because I guarantee you 200% effort is a heck of a lot more than 100. And if I've got 2, then how does 2 equal 1? Just a thought. I've never brought together 2 and only got 1. Doesn't work. So if I'm 100% of a person and you're 100% of a person, if the person you're with can't invest willfully, joyfully, hopefully, spiritually, their time, their effort, their support, their attention, and yeah, some of their finances into you, or you into them, you're with the wrong person. If you get up in the morning and you're miserable, if that person goes off to work and your heart isn't full of joy when they pull up in the driveway, you're with the wrong person. If everybody in your household scatters when that person comes home, you're with the wrong person. If that person pulls up in the driveway and you feel nothing but joy, you feel nothing but overwhelmed with excitement that they're coming through the door and that they've made it home in one piece and that they are okay and that they're going to be there with you safe and sound, and everybody in the house comes running because they're so excited to see this person, you're with the right person. The truth is, you know whether you're with the right person or not. I don't have to tell you. You know. You know better than I do. The truth is, what are you going to do about it? If you're with somebody that loves you and you know they love you and you're the ass, work on it. If you're with somebody that you love and they're the ass, talk to them. If they're willing to change, you're with the right person. If they're willing to communicate, meet you halfway, you're with the right person. If they're not, you know the deal. So I'm going to wrap this up because you know who you're with. You know who you love. I just hope who you're loving is loving you back. Till next time, Be good to each other.